you okay? The tower just exploded.
I noticed.
Thank God you're alright.
Ra's al Ghul was the power behind Hugo Strange. This whole place was part of his plan.
You're kidding. Where's he now?
Let's just say he's going to need a trip to a Lazarus pit.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I'll get back to you. Something's come up.
Hello, Batman. I know you can hear me. I've not caught you at a bad time, have I? I was worried that you may have forgotten about little old me. Take a look at your girlfriend, who, as you can see, is in danger of having her pretty little brain splattered all over this camera.
Ignore him, beloved. Let him die.
Oh, how romantic. Only problem is, I've never felt better. And we both know you really can't ignore me. Can you? So listen, Batman. I'm putting on a little show for you. It's going to be a doozy, a real red carpet affair. You better hurry, though. If you take too long, the leading lady may be found dead in her dressing room.
Get the cure from Joker and stop him from becoming immortal.
All air units report in. Cease attack and return to base immediately. Repeat, return to base immediately.
Well, if there was ever a mission objective, stopping Joker from becoming immortal would definitely be one up there with the top. And the old saving the damsel in distress and all that sort of jazz. But anyway, that is the end of Strange. That is the end of Ra's al Ghul. And we have now got to find Joker. We have got to defeat him. Where the hell is he on the map? Follow the tracker. Follow the tracker, that's why. But before we do, we have Bane's hideout we need to go to. And we also have the Riddler hostage that we need to go to. So there are two things that we really need to get done first before we go and stop that. I'm going to go ahead and assume there's no time limit. Joker's not the kind of guy who would just randomly kill somebody, would he? Nah, he doesn't sound like that kind of person at all. But anyway, as you're going along as well, you'll find these things. And what you do is, if you hack these things, you can only hack them once you've done this mission, or once you've got the...
Well, this is just rude, Batman. I've laid on all this entertainment at the movie theater, and you can't even be bothered turning up.
How do you know? How do you know I wasn't on my way there right now? Whoa, maybe it's because I'm about to go past the movie theater, and that is a lot of guys with sniper rifles. To be continued, sniper rifle guys, to be continued. I will be back. In the immortal words of Arnold Schwarzenegger. But yeah, by hacking those terminal things, you can only do it once you've done that mission there with Strange and Ra's. Then you get, it basically gives you the location of all the cameras around Arkham City. Oh, damn.
Hello, Batman. You can hear me, right? It's just, you don't seem to be coming to the movie theater, and I'd hate for you to read the
Talia needs my
spoilers
help.
on the internet again.
I need to find her now.
I wonder if actually by not going there like this second, yep, it will actually cause a loss.
Get up, Bats! Hey, you ain't looking so good.
Well, okay, yep, so as it turns out, you do need to go there straight away. The more you learn, eh? The more you learn. This is just a fantastic day, isn't it? Oh, dear. Yeah, but as I just found out there, it looks like you need to go straight to Joker. No dilly-dallying.
All air units report in. Cease attack and return to base immediately. Repeat, return to base immediately.
But there's still no reason why I can't do this on the way. Well, it looks like Bane and Riddler is going to have to wait until... after I've done this. It's going to have to be the stuff I do after the end of this walkthrough. Oh, well, no big loss. I still have a whole bunch of stuff to do at the end of this walkthrough anyway, so why not add them to the list?
Where are you, Batman?
Hi, Joker, my dear old friend, my chum. I'm going to start taking down your snipers one at a time. I do hope you don't mind. I'm also going to try and do it without falling off the edge this time.
This is the big opening night, Batman! What's keeping you? Get your cute little ass to the movie theater, now!
Oh, you think my ass is cute? How nice. However, okay. Incidentally, you don't want to make a noise while you're doing it.
Bye!
Move, Batman! Whew. Okay, so apparently you can't make any sound or they know where you are.
Batman, you can't hear me, right? It's just you don't seem to be coming to the movie theater, and I'd hate for you to read the spoilers on the internet again.
Joker, are you making a crack at maybe someone ruining the end of Arkham Asylum? Yeah, well, Joker, I really would love to just come straight to the movie theatre, but when you stick up a bunch of sniper guys everywhere, you kind of make my job a little bit harder. Alright, who next? That guy over there.
Why are you taking so long, Batman? Oh, hold on. I get it. You want me to off this annoying woman, right? I mean, she does go on a bit with all that I am the great blah blah mystical mumbo jumbo. I'll tell you what, I'll do it. But you owe me, okay?
Joker, you read my mind. But I kind of want to do it in person, so just give me one moment. One by one.
Your leading ladies waiting, Batman.
I thought you were just about to kill her. Make your mind up now, Joker. Anyone will think you're a bit fickle. Oh, do you think this guy has any idea that he's one of the last snipers? It's like you just got the two guys down there on the floor now. See, and that's why you really need to take these guys out, because you would get nowhere. You saw how they, like, really destroyed me earlier. So these two guys are the last ones left. Seems how there's only two left, might as well just do this the easy way. Disrupt their guns. Or just put this guy in a block of ice. Or not, as the case may be. Death from above!
I've got your premiere ticket right here in my pocket. It's right here, next to the gaffer tape and the pliers.
Right, now I've finished destroying your guys, Joker. I am all yours.
Hurry up and take your seat, Batman. The show's about to begin.
Let's just talk about this.
Now you want to talk. Too late, Batman. Give me the cure.
But you've already got the cure. Talia, no!
Problem solved.
You didn't need to.
Why? You would never do it. You left me no choice.
There's always a choice.
I had to save you. Harley Quinn stole it for him. I took it back. It's over.
Surprise!
Mr. J, you look perfect.
Ring, ring. So how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective? Well, do you know? You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose, and wait.
Joker wants you to think he's sick. Then wait. Gotcha.
You fell for the old fake Joker gang, Batman.
Talia!
I'm sorry, beloved. I didn't know.
Encore! More! Bravo!
It was never you.
Not always. Well, sometimes. Confusing, isn't it? I know I'd want to know just what the hell is going on if I were you. Let's just say, at times like these, it's important to keep up appearances. But first, if you would be so kind, hand over my cure. Ladies and gentlemen, for one night only, standing in for yours truly, and doing a damn fine job of it, I give you Clayface.
You weren't even supposed to be in here, Carl. Why sign up with Joker?
The role of a lifetime!
One last chance.
Oh, lighten up, that. The final act's just starting. And it's a doozy.
Whoa! The role of a lifetime, eh? Speaking of roles, buddy, you might want to lay off some of them. Because you are looking, whoa, mighty big. Whoa, Jesus. That looks like one of the bad guys from Doom. Yikes! But, whoa! Beating up Clayface is pretty simple. When it prompts you, you just do your sort of like your... Weeks! Your, what's it called? Your counter. You throw loads of these at him whenever you can, and other than that, you sort of just jump over all these like knives and stuff he throws you. It's all pretty simple stuff, really. But I do like that scene there where it's sort of like... It shows... It sort of connects the dots and puts all the stories together, and I just think, yikes! It's just really good. I think they did a really good job throughout this in keeping the mystery going up until that point. Yikes! Oh, come on, Clayface. Why be like this? I thought we could be friends. Whoa! There are plenty of freeze-related puns I could be making right now. But I think I'll clay away from them. Where? I couldn't resist doing it once.
What are you doing?
What's the matter, Clayface? Chilling out, are we?
Are you supposed to be playing with knives, Bats? What the hell are you doing, Bats?
Just getting a little bit of Thousand Swords of Fury. Yikes!
You're supposed to be killing Batman, remember?
No, don't remind him, Joker. I was happy with him just shouting at me. Whoa! When you said you wanted the role of a lifetime, I didn't think you meant it literally. Oh, dude, Clayface, I'm covered in your goop now. That's just gross. That's it. Just keep doing that. Nice and easy to dodge, that is. Oh, it looks like I'm only supposed to dodge the second time there. Stay back, beast!
Don't just stand around!
I feel like Arthur taking the sword from the stone. Except for I'm about to cut the stone's face off. 1,000 swords of fury! Clayface! Oh, buddy, you should have stayed at home. Great impression, Joker. Now you're doing an impression of Ice Cubes.
You're making me late for my spa treatment. I mean, it's not like you've got a girl to save anymore, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon? Would a change of scenery help ease the pain?
Oh, what a lovely time to level up. Glide, boost attack, or heat signature conceal. I don't think any of those are really going to help me at this time. Oh, blade dodge takedown, that might. Let's take that anyway. You never know. Might come in handy. Ouch! I guess I should have guessed that an explosion would have woken him up a little bit. Oh, I feel like Brendan Fraser in The Mummy. Oh, that was a beautiful little move you did there, Batman. Slice and dice ya. Now, when you get your combo high enough, and you can normally do that sort of combo takedown move. In this case, when you do it, Batman gets all fancy and decides to spin his sword around like this. Very beautiful little move. Die, beasts! Now, as far as I know, when you're beating up Clayface here, the only really way to kill him is just to keep beating up his little guys. You just keep beating them up one after the other, because every time he sort of falls down into like that little ball of goop on the floor, these guys pertain as his health. I mean, when he's up like this, then there's nothing you can really do about it, but the only thing you can really hope for is to try and get a bit of a combo going and not... Oh, God, for it to get messed up. Why am I unable to counter these guys? Maybe I just don't want to touch them because they look like poop. Maybe that's the reason. Yeah, how'd you like that, Clayface? Not too much, I'm guessing. And there was I was kind of curious if I could do 1,000 Swords of Fury then. Come on, Clayface, mix it up a bit. This is getting a bit redundant. There's only there's only so many times I can kill your little claymen, which I've got to say is a little bit weird, before it gets a bit redundant. Yeah, I can throw stuff at you. See how you like it. Oh, God. Whoa, move, Batman. That looks like my prize. Boom, baby.
my way, Bats. I've got a date with immortality. Quick! The cure! What are you waiting for? Come on! I killed your girlfriend, poisoned Gotham in hell. It's not even breakfast. But so what? We all know you'll save me.
Every decision you've ever made ends with death and misery. People die. I stop you. You'll just break out and do it again.
Think of it as a running gag. No! Are you happy now?
Do you want to know something funny? Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
You know, that actually is pretty funny.
All units coordinate. What the... What the hell happened in there? Batman! What happened?
You have 1 missed call. Call received 3 hours ago.
Only you can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do, and fill my heart with love for only you. Only you can make this change in me, for it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you can make this change in me, for it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you.
And that's game, folks, and as expected, a very good game at that. Now, when Batman Arkham City was first announced, a lot of people were very skeptical. They were saying how they weren't really sure if it was going to be any better than Arkham Asylum. They thought that Arkham Asylum was such a good game, how can you top that? And that they were worried that it was going to sort of like, kill. Quite often when they bring out a sequel and it's worse than the first one, they always feel it kind of ruins the first one in a way, because it's kind of pissing on its name, to put it in a quite blunt way. But what Arkham City did was, in fact, it actually went and surpassed Arkham Asylum, or at least that's the opinion that most people have. Most people played Arkham City and thought it raised the bar even higher, which is something that a lot of people didn't think it was possible after playing Arkham Asylum. Me personally, I actually prefer Arkham Asylum. I think it's just because I like how it's all small and all takes place in one island. I kind of like that. I like that in both games and films, where everything takes place in one area. And I know the same is true for Arkham City. It's just in Arkham City, but still it's a larger area and you've got different buildings. Let's not get into that too much, but it could also be the fact it was the first one I played. People are like that with films and games. Whatever the first one you play is always going to be the one you normally prefer, because it's the first one that opened your eyes to it. It's like if anyone sees the second film in a trilogy first, quite often that's their favourite, because it's the first one they saw. But that's going off on another tangent, that's not important. I personally like Arkham Asylum. A lot of people prefer Arkham City. That doesn't negate from the fact that Arkham City really is a great game. There wasn't really anything they needed to improve on in Arkham Asylum. The one gripe I had, and it was a very, very tiny one, was the fact that when you're fighting, you couldn't necessarily aim who you were going to hit next. You'd aim your camera at them, but then Batman would fly off in some random direction, hit someone else, and you'd quite often lose your combo because you'd hit the wrong guy. In Arkham City, they actually went and improved on that, something I didn't think they could actually do. I thought the combat system was so perfect as it was, other than that one small gripe. I didn't think it was something they could really improve upon, and they went and did it. I mean, I know there was a few times throughout this walkthrough where I'd go to hit someone and he'd fly off and he'd hit the wrong guy, but when you've got 10 to 15 people around you, it's going to go a little bit wonky sometimes. I mean, that's to be expected with anything. There's no way you can work out that. But they went and improved the combat system to whoever you want to hit. you'd managed to make Batman go and hit that guy, and it was just something that I think really completed the combat system to make it one of the best combat systems in any game that there is. That included with the new features on detective mode, with the new gadgets that were there, the wide open scenery. Something that made I think was great, the fact that you had loads of different characters, as opposed to Arkham Asylum where a couple popped up and the rest you just read about them. The amount of side characters you had in this game, and the fact that you had a choice whether you went to go and see them, and some of them were just for some missions, some were ongoing missions, some were main characters, and I think that was great. It brought all of the enemies into Batman's universe, so he has to face them one after the other, and it did it in a plausible storyline, because the fact they're all confined to this place, and if Batman's trapped in there too, then he has no choice but to try and stop them, because they're all there together, which means obviously it's a powder keg waiting to go off. Which, speaking of the story, I think if one thing really clinched it, one thing really made Arkham City what it is the story. The story, you know how I'm a sucker for a story. I don't care how the game looks and plays. If the story's good, it's made it in my books. But the story in this, I think, was fantastic. It wasn't a simple case of me good guy, you bad guy, I've got to take you down. The story in this had you guessing the whole way. You're going along and you're like, okay, he's got the infection, I've got the infection, now he's cured, hang on, wait, how's he cured? I haven't given him the cure. Oh wait, he has the cure, no he doesn't have the cure. Is that Joker, is that not Joker? What's going on? You know, Strange is the bad guy, you think Sharp's the bad guy, and then you think Strange is the bad guy, then Sharp's working with Strange, and it turns out he's not, he's actually working with Ra's al Ghul, and it throws you every single time, and it's not until right at the very, very end, when you discover that, you know, the Joker's actually been like having Clayface masquerade as him throughout pretty much the entire thing, that do you realise that they've been fooling you the whole way, but giving you subtle clues throughout the entire thing. Like it shows you in a couple of flashbacks, but he said like, what's the best way to fool detective? Stick it right underneath his nose. And earlier on in the game, when you fell for the fake Joker gag, and little did you realise he was telling you his whole plan right then and there, and you know, you just don't understand it. And there's like little bits throughout the game where Joker's like supposedly well again, and he's in front of the camera. While he's being filmed, at one point the camera shakes and you hear a cough, and it's like only once you've completed the game do you realise that that was the real sick Joker recording Clayface. And it's just little things like that that they put in the game just to try and hint at what was actually going on, but without flat out saying it, except for maybe one or two of the henchmen that actually did flat out say it. But I just think it was everything like that, that not only was the gameplay great, it was visually a beautiful game, and some fantastic voice actors. I mean, Mark Hamill and the guy who does Batman himself, I forgot his name, and I feel really bad for forgetting his name, because the guy did a great job. And you got people like Harley Quinn, Oracle, they all did such a great job voice acting it. And also, the side characters, the henchmen, I think the voice acting for those guys is fantastic. And yeah, it's the same three guys over and over again, but at least they didn't have the Cash sound alike in this one, eh? Well, they still had Cash, but they didn't have the Cash sound alike. So I think all of that stuff combined, just not only was it great to play, great to watch, great to listen to, but it kept you thinking, and it made you want to play the next bit because you had to find out what was going on. And I think for all those reasons combined, because I'm starting to ramble on a little bit, I think for all of those reasons combined is what made this such a great game, and the reason why a lot of people are excited and also skeptical for Arkham Origins, which will be coming out. I mean, there's a lot of things I think they're going to try and get away with by making it by making obviously an origin story, so then that way they can change some stuff up, which they're going to change as a company, and then just say, oh, it's because it's in Origins. I don't know, whatever. I'm looking forward to playing it, but that's not what this is about. Arkham City, great game. Glad I got to play it. Glad I got to play it for you guys as well. And also, we're not done here. We still have a few side missions that we need to do. We've still got Riddler missions, and we also have the Harley Quinn DLC. So don't think just because this walkthrough's over that the walkthrough's over. It's not. We still have plenty more to do. It's just the main story that's complete. So I'm going to cut this one off here. Thank you for watching this with me. If for those of you who don't care about the side stuff and you're going to stop watching it now, I will say a big thank you for watching this with me. I hope you have enjoyed it. I've had a great time playing it. I hope you enjoyed watching it too. And for everyone else, feel free to watch on, because there is plenty more Batman-y goodness to come. But as for now, my name is Captain Dave. This has been Batman Arkham City, and I will catch you guys later.